Okay, everybody, today we are going to talk about Realsatisfied and Zillow. These are two items you really need to have in your back pocket if you would like to be successful in social media and in general selling homes. So let's talk about Realsatisfied. Realsatisfied is a great way to get the word out to consumers about how amazing you are. Using it's easy, and with just a few clicks you can be on your way to meeting some new clients. Now, today's consumers, they really look to these sites to find out who you are. It's more than just saying who you are. You have to show your work. So what we're going to do today, we're going to start out with Realsatisfied. If you haven't set up your account on Realsatisfied, I'm going to assume you haven't. I'm going to give you the step-by-step via this video on how to do that. So the first thing you need to do is to go up to 21 Online. Now, 21 Online, as you know, is our in-house website, back-end website. So 21 Online, if my email, mine automatically populates. Obviously, by this time, you should know your 21 Online login. You simply log into the system. And on this page, under your tool library, which will pop up, and it may be different on your screen, you'll see over here the search tool library. Just type in the word real, and it should pop up just like this. And you click on Realsatisfied QSS. This also ties into our quality service system. And what you're going to see here is I've already filled mine out. So we'll start off with the very basics. You click on the My Page settings. So right here, that's right here. My Page. You want to make sure that you go onto all your social media that you might have and fill this out completely. Your website, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Zillow profile, your Yelp profile if you have one, Realtor.com, or anything else. You see I've got quite a few of these things already set up. The reason you're doing this, guys, is because you want to make sure that this information gets pushed out to as many social media sites as possible. You can also figure out how to display your ratings. You can do it as aggregate ratings or as a detailed rating for each survey. I like to do the detailed rating for each survey as stars because I think it really shows off better visually. You can also check off the box that says display your approved testimonials. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you get a bad review and you don't want it displayed, you have the option to say, no, please don't put that out for everyone in the world to see. But most of the time, if you do a good job, you'll get some good responses. So once you've filled all of this out, click the OK button. All right. Right here, you'll see your syndication and publishing services. What does this mean? Well, the Realtor.com, you want to make sure this is on if you've got a Realtor.com profile set up, your Facebook business page, and your Twitter account. What this means is that when you get a review that appears in your email, you'll have the option to click through and post to these websites. And it does it all for you. So make sure you have these turned on or else you won't get any of that. Let's take a look at how the system actually works. You'll see that these are all my past sales here, whether they be a buyer or a seller. And you can see that several have been sent, some have been completed, and some have not. Here's the deal, guys. You have to have more than a certain percentage in order to get a good completion rate. So make sure that if they didn't sign yet, and they've been sent, and you know they've been sent, resend it. Resend it and call them up and say, hey, I'm just reminding you that we talked about this Realsatisfied survey, but I see you haven't filled it out yet. Would you please take a moment to fill it out? It would mean a lot to me. That's part of my marketing situation. So if you see one that's been sent like this right here, you can click on it, and here's what you get. The invitation is here. Double check, make sure that your email address is correct. A lot of times when people leave, like a seller, if they're in Central Florida and they've moved to another state, they're not going to have the cfl.rr.com email address, but they may still be willing to give you a survey. So if you have to, call them up and find out what the new email address is. To change any of that, you can do this. You click on the update button, change the email address, and resend the invitation. Okay? Now I've already resent him one today. And then you can close that out once you've done that. Every week, go through all of these. Make sure you check and see exactly what's going on here. Now, there are people in here that I have not requested a survey from. For example, this person right here, not interested in getting a survey from them, so it'll say awaiting details. Same thing goes with a few others. And that's what these things are right here. Number 7, you click on the 7, you'll see that these items are requiring action. So we're waiting to hear from some of these folks. And of course, those of you that are purchasing from a corporation here, we obviously can't get them to give us any kind of survey. But that's basically it. So the question is, what do you do with this once you've filled all this out and you have your reviews? Well, there are a couple things. First of all, your vanity key right here, that's something you're going to use for your Cloud CMA, which will import the reviews from Realsatisfied right into your Cloud CMA. That's another class, but if you're ever looking for your vanity key, there it is right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the consumer sees right here. This is what a consumer sees when they go to this this website. They can see every little review in the world. That's pretty impressive. You really want to encourage your folks to write a testimonial. A lot of times you'll get just the stars and you won't get the testimonial. So make sure they know that they really have an opportunity to brag about you a little bit. It's always great to have someone brag about you instead of you bragging about yourself. But right up here under the logo, you'll see the URL for your personal profile page. It's basically realsatisfied.com/David-Dorman is mine. Yours, if you are Dana, you'd be Dana-Bumford. But that's what you can copy that. You can copy that and get more information about. Put that into your email so people can see who you are and what you do. Okay, so that's it for Realsatisfied for now, and more to come in the future. Have a great day.